here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And they're not going to make any further progress now. El Kanous. Deftly away. Hakimi plays it short. It's gone for a throw-in. Dumfries. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That has been knocked clear. Hakimi. Diop moved on forwards. El Ainaoui. Diop. Quality ball. Dumfries. Malen. Reinders. Gakpo. Up towards the front line.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's come loose. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Riyad. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Riyad. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Hakimi. Diop, gently done. Hakimi. Robbie. He's found a way through. And he's on a charge. Ball is over the line. Now who's going to be first to this? Dumfries. Mazraoui did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. Robbie! Oh, split-second reaction.
Robbie actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo. Unahi. And it's played forward. El Kanous. Spread out to the left. El Kanous. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui puts the ball in. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Reinders. De Jong. Van der Ven. Gakpo opts to play it back. And here's Gakpo. There are a few waiting for it. Nice interception, well timed. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. And it's Diaz. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz making good progress on the right-hand side. Unahi. Mazraoui. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. El Kanous flashes it across. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, what a pass! Van der Ven gets it away. Hakimi goes short. Delivers the ball. It's a mighty effort! And he's there to get it away. Crossed in again. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's got away. Marlen. And he's managed to get free. Hakimi with the clearance. And he thumps it clear. Van der Ven shifted upfield. El Kanous. And it's Diaz. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Danger averted for now. Riyad have it back and can go again. Robbie. De Jong. Aim forwards. Van der Ven. And here's Gakpo. Van der Ven. That is lovely. Gakpo. Oh, sweet feet. Unahi. Hakimi. Diop. Reinders. Now it's Brobbey. And it's Brobbey! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Diop, he's gone direct here. And it's Diaz. And here's Brahim Diaz. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And it's played forward. Van der Ven. Van der Ven goes forward. And he's there to clear it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hakimi. Mazraoui. El Kanous. First quarter of an hour gone. Neither side yet able to find the net. Gakpo. And they can counter here. Robbie. And here's Marlon. That's tidy. Dumfries. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well read. And the danger is averted. Brahim Diaz. Oh, perfectly measured that. Reinders. Gravenberg. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. The pass has gone astray. And that is as far as they're going to go. Riyadh. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. It's run loose here. Gakpo. Van de Ven. And here's Gakpo. Van de Ven has been caught there, it's a foul. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's De Jong. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. So who's he picking out? Van de Ven. Real chance! Reinders. Backward it goes. Can he deliver? Brahim Diaz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. El Kanous. Dumfries. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Now it's Brobbey. Now it's Gakpo. Van de Ven. Gakpo flings in across. Oh, they could be caught out here. Marlon turns and goes back. Cross to the back post. Punched away. Looking for a decent ball in. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's well positioned here. El Kanous. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gravenberg. Hakimi. Riyadh. Mazraoui. El Kanous. Unahi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Spread out to the left. A chance to play it in. Delivered across. And he's there to clear it. Chooses to go back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gravenberg, gently done. Gakpo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Unahi. That's a throw. And it's Reinders. Hakimi. Riyad. El Ainawi. Played out to the right. Hakimi. Hakimi shifted upfield. De Jong. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Succumbs to the pressure. Brobbey. Marlen. Dumfries. Showing good feet. Gravenberg. Nice physical challenge. Unahi aim forwards. Dumfries. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Van der Ven. Gakpo. Now it's Brobbey. Brobbey. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Riyad did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Al-Khanous. Mazraoui. Mazraoui, gently done. It'll be a throw-in. And that was nowhere near his best. Dumfries. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Applies the finish!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Marlen. 15 minutes till half-time. El Ainawi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Al-Khanous. Van der Ven makes the interception. Gravenberg. De Jong. Van der Ven. Van der Ven shifted upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Diop. Riyad. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Al-Khanous. De Jong. Van der Ven. And here's Gakpo. Van der Ven. That's the throw. Oh, nicely intercepted. Corner it is. keeping this one clear. And it's Gravenberch. Hakimi gets it away. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Chance, surely! Dumfries. This time, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Diop. Riyad. Diop. El Ainaoui. El Ainaoui forwards and with intent. Brahim Diaz. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Time to deliver. Brahim Diaz. And the counter is on. Reinders. Brobbey looking to run onto it. Riyad. Najraoui. Diop, aim forwards. And here's Brahim Diaz. It's been slid through. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's El Ainaoui. Dumfries. Moved on forwards. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Brobbey. Marlen. And reclaimed it in a trice. Still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And it's played forward. Gravenberch cuts out the pass. And it's Reinders. Brobbey. Brobbey! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gakpo. Van de Ven. Gravenberch. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Diop. Diop. Oh, good-looking ball. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Van de Ven. De Jong. Gravenberch. El Canoes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Riyadh. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's been won straight back. Van de Ven. Gakpo. El Ainawi. Oh, good spread. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Unahi, and he's certainly onside here. Tries to get it clear. Played back in. That's going to go a long way. Unahi. Now it's El Kanous. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gakpo. That's really well manoeuvred. Marlon. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He's had a crack. And that is quite wonderful. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. Oh, that is a bit special. The Netherlands have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. And here's Brahim Diaz. Ainawi. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Marlon. And here's Reinders. Proves too strong. That's a good run down the left. That's a nicely weighted pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
The Netherlands are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's hoisted clear. Great position here. Brahim Diaz. Picks it up out wide. And out it comes again. Brahim Diaz. And Dijk clears it away. Cleared without complication. And a play for a throw. Unahi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Van Dijk. De Jong. Gravenberg. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Dumfries. Aim forwards. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Riyad. Diop. Diop. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Dumfries. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. Riyad. Hakimi. Unahi caresses it through. And that has been clubbed away. Unahi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Van de Ven gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Has another go! And it's El Ainawi. Thinks one through. And he's heaved it away. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, it's a great ball. Chance for a shot! And the second half is off to a flyer. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Morocco grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gravenberg. Dumfries. And here's Marlon. Marlon's cross. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Jong. And he welcomed Marlon! Oh, it's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Gakpo. And he whips in across. He can get that clear. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Mazraoui tries to dink it through. Dumfries carries the ball down the right. Drives it in. Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Hakimi gets it away. And it's Mazraoui. Who played through for the wide man. Unahi. And he's got his cross in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Brobbey. Goes for a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Robbie really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Shot a goal! Hakimi plays it in. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Brobbey. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Hakimi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's good play. Played into space. Unahi. He's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's trying a shot. Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Robbie!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's De Jong. Well-timed, excellent interception. Diop. Hakimi. Diop. El Ainaoui. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. Unahi knocks it out wide. He is just caressing the ball. There are a few waiting for it. Van der Ven with a fine tackle. That's really well manoeuvred. Gakpo. Van der Ven. Great defending, strong and determined. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Memphis Depay. Gakpo. De Jong. De Jong chooses to go cross-field. Gravenberg. Reinders, done delicately. Dumfries. It's a good-looking oh, what a climb! It's in! The Netherlands are level! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Riyad shifted upfield. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dumfries. Van Dijk. De Jong. Van Dijk. Aim forwards. Reinders. Now he's off and running. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Mazraoui. Played into the middle. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Riyad, gently done. Mazraoui. Lovely bit of skill. Unahi. Can he finish? Hakimi with the short one. Marlon gets rid without sophistication. Could be danger here. A heavy challenge. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? And he's there to clear it. It's really well cleared. Unahi. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Morocco! And they're back in front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Morocco get themselves into the lead. De Jong. Dumfries. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Very nicely done. With his head, but couldn't steer it in. Diop played over towards the opposite flank. De Jong. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Plays it through. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van der Ven. Gakpo. Van der Ven. Diop. El Ainaoui. Hakimi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Brahim Diaz wins the duel this time. And they've got rid. And they've got a throw. And that was very necessary. Hakimi. Unahi. Unahi played out to the left flank. Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
They've seen lots of the ball, time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And it's played forward. Van der Ven picks it up now. Mazraoui. Riyad. Dumfries. Van Dijk. That's an inviting looking ball, that. Gakpo. Struck first time. And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Long ball looking to counter. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz, aim forwards.
Morocco surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Unahi, over to the left. Reinders.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Dumfries, forwards and with intent.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
El Ainaoui, gently done. And here's Brahim Diaz. Cross, bullish header! Oh, not the best of headers.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
De Jong. Gakpo. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Calmly anticipates. Hakimi. Diop. El Ainaoui. Diop. Long ball upfield. El Ainaoui. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
De Jong. Dumfries, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And here's Depay. Gakpo. And the finish! Riyad. That's really well manoeuvred. Out for a throw. Does really well to win the ball there. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. De Jong. Gakpo. Van der Ven looking to hit the byline here.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Moved on forwards. Mazraoui driven forward. Van der Ven shifted upfield. De Jong. Malen. The Netherlands are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Gravenberch. Gravenberch takes the shot! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
They've played it short. So who's he picking out? De Jong. And here's Depay. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And he scores! Back in business! The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Mazraoui. That's really well manoeuvred.
Morocco clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gravenberch. Memphis Depay chasing after it. Now it's Malen. Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. Van der Ven. Oh, such a clever touch. Here's the chance to cross. And here's Reinders. Cross goes in there. Riyad gets it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Riyad. Diop. Moved on forwards. Dumfries cuts it out. Gravenberg.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Riyad. Morocco desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. And it's Mazraoui. Unahi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Now the cross. Big chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. You run short of superlatives. That was extra special. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Morocco take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
De Jong. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Diop. El Ainaoui. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. There will be 4 extra minutes. Mazraoui charging forward down that flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gravenberg. We are into overtime. Van der Ven. Hakimi. Aim forwards. Cleared away. Gakpo.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
De Jong. Tries to get it clear. Dumfries. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Takes a shot.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Gravenberg gets across to intercept that. El Ainaoui. Hakimi. Diop. Riyad, gently done. De Jong. Van de Ven. Gravenberg. Reinders. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Marlon providing an outlet on that flank. Brahim. So that's it. It is all over. The Netherlands can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking